Ridge Ave, Spring Garden Street, 12th Street. Over here, this is Phila PA. It's an old place that used to sell mausoleums, and now it's a concert venue. And if you're not doing anything, set the calendar. When is this? We got a July 27th, 2024. Ramones Mania. There's going to be a Ramones tribute show featuring Joe Jack Talcum from the Dead Milkmen doing Ramones Mania. It's $14 if you get your tickets in advance. It's not a promotion. I just like going to shows that are sold out. I hope to be there. I love the Ramones. I don't like the Ramones. I love the Ramones. I also love the Dead Milkmen. Anyway, we're going for a scoot. And this, I just found out, is going to be completely unedited because my camera is done. It's donezo. I can't hit record or unrecord. So we're going completely unedited. This is the Dr. J mural on Ridge Ave. Dr. J in a suit. There you go. Oh boy. What happened to the pavement? Where did the pavement go? This is a new park. Well, it's not a new park. It's a newly overgrown park, but this part's trimmed. All right. So today, I think I'm going to cut school. Well, I'm going to show you what I used to do when I would cut high school. Because I went to high school around here. We're going to show you the high school. We're going to do the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air playground. We're going to do some parks. Oh, it's a windy day. Oh, it's going to be a windy video. Oh, what's this? I've never seen one of these open before. Look at that. Ain't that neat? I've never seen that before. I'm going to get the hell out of here. That's crazy. I had to get out of there because there was another guy coming, and I think he probably would have thrown me down the steps. I have a terrible fear of heights. I also don't trust humanity. All right, Mount Vernon. This is where my school was. Oh, there we go. Not here. This wasn't my school. Kind of looks like a prison. Across the street. You know, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I kind of don't like. I feel like school was a waste of time for me, because I'll tell you the truth, when we get to my high school, I guess I'll start talking about it now. I cheated all through high school. I didn't do anything. I just cheated. My handwriting was so bad that I would just hand stuff in, and the teachers were like, you know what? Here's an 80. In my school, you had to graduate every test, every class you had to pass with a B average. So somehow I cheated through high school. And I honestly think, because I outsmarted the system, I still think I earned a diploma. That's just me. Right down there. We're on Broad Street. That's City Hall. I got this. This is new. Everything around here. This used to be a car dealership. Now it's a jazz bar. Down here at 640 Broad Street. Damn, I don't know what the hell it used to be. It looks like it's condos now. But there used to be a kitchen. Let me see if that's even anything now. Let's go. Uh-oh. Let's do it. Oh, I was going to turn off the camera, but I can't. Because the power button. I have to go to Best Buy now. God damn it. Do a camera exchange. Alright. We're on Broad Street. Right there. Oh, you know what? I don't remember the street being so pretty in high school. But yeah, we used to go Balderson Architecture, 1913. We used to go in here. It's a landmark. The Lofts at 640. Or maybe it was in here. We would go in here and there would be a guy. He fry up eggs. You get eggs and all types of breakfast sandwiches. So you can't do that no more. Doesn't exist. Oh, there's a Santucci Square Pizza. This reminds me of when I went to high school, they were doing construction the entire time. They said they were removing asbestos. They didn't get it all because about a year or two ago, the school had to shut down again because it was covered in asbestos. We're 1 block away from the school. But yeah, the whole time I went to high school, there was scaffolding. Ooh, scaffold? Ooh, I'm saying that wrong. Here it is. Franklin Learning Center. Oh. School's still in session in Philadelphia. You got... I think they got like 2 more weeks left. Right here. I was involved. Well, I wasn't necessarily involved in the school shooting. There was a school shooting and the kid got shot right here. Man, I forgot his name. He survived. But then he had a lot of issues, I think. And he came back to school. But it was like the last day of school. He was standing there, somebody shot him. And then me and all my buddies, we were all hanging out here, smoking our cigarettes. I don't think I smoked in high school. I would go back and forth with cigarette smoking. Every one of my friends smoked, and I just thought it was kind of like different to not smoke. That's my homeroom up there, room 218, I think it was. All right. So anyway, when you go to school, you would go in through these doors. This is the front door to the building, right? And now you have to go through metal detectors. I remember my class, I think it might have been my senior class, I don't know, 93, 94 maybe. They brought in metal detectors. and like half of my friends, not half, like 3 or 4 of them, they got expelled because they put pocket knives with them. Can't bring them to school. Like, what are you talking about? I got to accept it. So anyway, we would go in school, and then what we would do is I would go to my homeroom up there, 218, and then I would do drama. Drama was first period and second period, and then after second period, me and my friends would leave through these doors, and we would just pretty much we would go through these doors and we would run. We would run because we didn't want any of the NTAs, the non-teaching assistants. Pretty much they were like school police. We didn't want them to see us. So we would book it, hightail it, and then we would turn down 16th Street and we would pretty much spend the day in Center City. I can't tell you how many days I went to the Gallery, which is the mall in Center City. I wonder if we can get to the Gallery and back on a scootski-wootski from school. Maybe. Oh, look at this house. Oh, is this a Frank furnace? This might be a Frank furnace. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw a building. Oh, this is definitely a Frank furnace. I gotta Google the address. I can't Google though. We got to figure this out. Frank Furnace is like my favorite architect of Philadelphia. He's like, I'm not even like I'm a barely 1533. What street? Green Street. Let me know if 1533 is a Frank Furnace building. Man, I'm telling you it is. Just by those blocks right there, I'm going to tell you. Somebody let me know in the comments. This is Philadelphia Unedited. Yeah, so Frank Furnace is I like his stuff. It looks like Harry Potter stuff. That's what I say. I don't want to get too technical with you. Let me know in the comments. Do you want me to make a video about Philadelphia architecture? And I'll call it an architecture tour with Professor Dummy. Would you like a Professor Dummy tour of architecture in Philadelphia? Let me know. I think I want to do that. I just don't know how many people like, oh, see, you can't park on the pavement, dickhead. Oh, yeah, you're parked on the pavement. You can't do that. I don't see any signs saying you can't park here. Yeah, but they're tickets. They're going to give you tickets. I don't see anything. I think it's the pavement. That's what they're looking for these days. Is if you park on the pavement, you get a ticket. No parking anytime. I would say he's okay. Because there's no sign right there. This goddamn parking authority. Why does it bother me? It's not my ticket. I just hate when the bad guys win. All right, here we go. Over here, this is our Community College of Philadelphia. It used to be the United States Mint back in, before we opened the mint that we have now. This was the third mint in the United States. It was also, if you ever saw the movie Trading Places, this was the prison where when Dan Aykroyd gets out of jail, he comes out that door, and that's where he meets Kathy Lee Gifford. No, it's not Kathy Lee Gifford. Jamie Lee Curtis. He meets Jamie Lee Curtis. They kiss on the steps right there. Over here, this is Masterman High School. This is like the really good school. Will Smith went here for 7th grade. Oh, look at this. Flowers. This is one of those schools. I don't know if it's still that way, but this is one of the schools you go in from grade school to high school. And, yeah, everybody who I know who went to Masterman were super duper smart. Not that I knew many people that went there. Where are we going? What a wonderful way to live life. Just go on your scooter and not have a clue where the fuck you're going. All right, we got the green light. All right, oh boy. Philadelphia Unedited. All right, so now we're going past the Community College of Philadelphia. We're going to go down here. School's still in session. I guess they do school all year round. I went to school here, Community College of Philadelphia, just for a semester. It's one of the ways. Oh, the 76ers basketball camps. Oh, this is where the junior Sixers have basketball camp. That means probably one of the D-League players come down and give you some basketball lessons. But anyway, one of the ways I cheated in high school was I had to take a class at Community College of Philadelphia. And then they needed a copy of my report card. And in community college, all they do is pass and fail. Pass and fail. So anyway, they gave me a failing grade, and I made a Xerox copy of my report card and Xeroxed a P from the report card. I glued it on like a hostage note, made a Xerox copy of my report card, sent that in, and that's how I graduated high school. How exciting. That big white building down there, that's the new police headquarters. They used to have a headquarters called the Roundhouse, just like my high school. It's covered in asbestos and mold, and they're tearing it down. Philadelphia Unedited. Are we at still full battery? Let's go. $7-Eleven here. Oh, I heard the Wawa around here is closing. Oh, the wind. It's a windy video. What did we do? Did we just film straight through till the battery dies? I guess that's what the plan is. Yeah, there's a Wawa, Hamilton Street. There is a Wawa. Oh, look at this. Secret Garden. Oh, it's closed. If you live here, you get a card. You get to go sit in there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Over there, that's the new... That's the Mormon church. That opened a few years ago. If you're not a Mormon, you can't go in there. You got to wear the magic underwear. I don't know what the technical term is, but just if you're not a Mormon, we all call it magic underwear. Yeah, if you're not wearing, you got to be. They had like a ceremony when they first open up the building. So you could build it, and you don't have to be a Mormon if you build it. But then after they have like this magical mass or whatever the Mormons do, I don't know if they have mass or service. Once they have their magic performance inside the building, nobody can go inside. Nobody can go inside unless you're a Mormon. Here is Dreadlock Ben Franklin. That's what I call this. Oh, it's a windy video. Yeah, I call this Ben Franklin with dreadlocks. There's some lightning bolts. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Over there, that's the Catholic Cathedral. That's the St. Peter's Basilica. This is the Albanian Orthodox Church. There you go. A lot of churches in Center City. Valuable space being taken up by religion. There you go. This is the Archdiocese of Philadelphia. I think that's their whole building, right? There's a school down the street. It's called Hallahan. Might have been the first girls' school in the United States. Maybe the first Catholic girls' school in the United States. That just closed recently. My grandmother went there. My mom, no, she went to Little Flower. I think so. Ooh, Philadelphia Unedited. I had to hop off the scooter because of that goddamn sewer thing. Friends Select. I think this is a Quaker school. Whenever you see that word Friends, usually when you see the word Friends, it's usually affiliated with the Quaker religion in the city. There's another church. This is Grow in Faith with People Who Love Jesus. Okay, what's the name of your church? We preach for what we preach is not ourselves, but Jesus Christ is Lord. Oh, that's fantastic. What kind of church are you, though? IWC, Grow in Faith. Here we go. Oh boy, IW, the Living Word Community. That's the name of that church. Right here, right next to the Living Word Community, this is the Wall of Piss. This is where, if you come down here on New Year's Day to watch the Mummers Parade, usually they have porta-johns here, but sometimes the lines are a little too long. So the mummers will piss on this wall of this old building here. Right next to City Hall. Philadelphia Unedited. Yeah, it's a tradition that the Hallahan girls, when they would get out of school, they would jump in the fountain right here at Logan Square. I think, you know what, I'm gonna have to stop because I need something to eat. There it is. That's the Amour statue. It sat behind Pope Francis when he said church right down the street here on the Ben Franklin Parkway. And spring is in bloom here in Center City, Philadelphia. Fountains are on. It's a tropical paradise across the street if I can make it. Look at this. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you to Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go to the Coco? Oh, I'm going to get a copyright strike. Here we are. Listen, you may be tempted to dip your feet inside this fountain. You may go, you know what? It's so hot out. I'm going to dip my feet in this fountain. I think I drove right into that guy's picture. My bad, cuz. But I will let you know, I have seen homeless men stand directly over these fountains and just wash their bum taint for minutes, several, 15 minutes. Bum taint. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Be very careful. It's gravel if you're a scooter friend. Don't just start your scooter. See, I want to turn this off because I was just down here recently, but we're going to keep going. We're going to go a different way. Let's follow this guy. This guy's our scooter friend. And technically, this is the way you should be scooting. You know, I know people get upset when I scoot the wrong way in traffic. And most of the time, I only feel comfortable when I see the traffic coming at me. The only time I feel okay going with traffic is in Center City, where the bikers are assholes. And if like you cut into their lane, they'll like kick your car. So people kind of respect the bike lane a little bit. I'm not saying they respect it a lot, but they respect it a little bit. Although I hate this bike lane. It's like in the middle of the goddamn street. I say, look at this, running the red light, talking about traffic laws, and he ran the red light. Now he's on the pavement. Agnes, give me the iPad. I gotta write the comment. You gotta be a responsible scooter driver. You can't ride your scooter the wrong way in traffic. Whenever I get a comment that says it, just so you know, that's how I read it out loud to Mrs. Captain. All right. Oh, look at this. Big buildings. Hello, friend. Oh, look at this food truck hour. No way. See, whenever I would eat lunch, I used to work down here. Whenever I would eat lunch, I would always go to the hot dog cart because the most valuable time during the lunch hour isn't actually the food, it's the time itself. So you get a half hour for lunch, which, I mean, Jesus Christ, that's such bullshit, a half hour lunch. I liked it when they would make us take a mandatory 15-minute break, like we're babies. Now you gotta take a 15-minute break. Yeah, you run, I scoot. Let's go. Watch yourself, Gloria. Here I come. Here we go. More scaffolders. Steven Passeri, you got the goggles on, cuz? Philadelphia, unedited. Man, look at these lines. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm going to cut through here because this is open space. I wonder if the octopus falafel guy is back. There's a guy, Carl, my man Onslaught, used to live around here. And there's another food truck down here. Guy's food truck. There's no menu. You give him, I think the price went up. It used to be you give him $10. Uh-oh. You give him $10 and they'll give you some protein. I swear to God, the guy gave me a fried plum. He give you a big basket of food. $10. No utensils, no napkins. Here's a styrofoam container. I'm just going to give you it. You can't even tell me the seasonings. This is it. Goodbye. You better go. Uh-oh. You're right here. Somebody told me they never found a good Center City hot dog truck. Right here at 17th and Market as I get hit by a car. This guy. Good hot dogs. Best hot dogs in Center City, right? Let's go. Let's see. I just randomly go by and scream at them. No idea. Man, Center City. It's I feel like it's back to what it was before COVID came. It took a while. what year is it? 2020, 2024. The mayor just announced that all the workers have to come back to the offices and work in the offices if you're a government employee. Which, I don't know, man. If they need to talk to the public, I guess they should be at an office where you can see somebody. But some people, they probably get more shit done at home. But one of the reasons why the mayor is doing that is to help these businesses down here that are struggling. But I tell you what, I told Mrs. Captain, you're taking, now you're adding 10 hours to my week of travel, I wasn't traveling, now I'm traveling. But maybe most of these people were traveling before COVID. But I don't think I would, so I'd probably get a new job. But then she's like, well, most places are making you work at the office now. So I don't want to do that. So I appreciate you watching this YouTube video. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50,000 subscribers before the All-Star game. Uh-oh. Go this way. Look at this, a Maserati. Ooh. This is the parking lot to Boyd's, which is a clothing store I used to work at. I think that's proper English. We're gonna go. We're gonna go to Rittenhouse Square. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, Rittenhouse Square. Watch your step, I wouldn't sit there. Oh, Rittenhouse Square. That's a pretty good goddamn song. Philadelphia, Unedited. How long is this monstrosity? 27 minutes. There's a lot of this scaffolding all over the city. Have you noticed that? Not? Not sure, Let's go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. To the left, to the left. Man, I'm doing some great scooting right here. Now remember, people, when you see a Philadelphia police horse, don't punch it in the face unless it's an Eagles playoff game. Gotta remember the rules. Every time I come down here, they got some type of farmer's market going on here at Rittenhouse Square. Hello, friend. We're crossing. That's green. Uh-oh. Listen, if you got a 10-speed bike, you shouldn't be playing your music that loud. I don't want to hear your music. If you want me to hear your music, buy a car, jerk off. All right, the Rittenhouse Square Art Show is coming up on June 7th and 8th. You come around the entire park, all the way around. They'll have little white tents set up with local artists selling oil paintings, watercolors, vases. Do you say vase or vase? I usually say vase, or maybe I say vase. That's one of the words I just, if I want to be fancy, I'll vase. I never say aunt, I always say aunt. If you want to have a good time, you can watch some of my videos on Facebook, and they try to close caption the videos. But, you're watching this, I don't talk good. So, It's a good time. Here we go. Look at this. That's a serpent being eaten by a lion. Over here is Duck Girl. I love this park. God. If I was homeless, I would camp here, right? Just seems like a good time. You could probably get away with it too. You could take a little nap, right? I would nap during the day. Yeah. Giant frog. Ooh. To the left, to the left. There we go. I'm going to go this way, Steve. Thanks, bud. Hashtag piss. I see people come here, they paint. Sometimes people sell their photography or their art right here in the pavement. I saw a story that there was one of the guys that sell art here, and a cop said, listen, you got to pack up your shit. You got to get your art and get to getting. And, you know, it's one of those things that people do all the time. And, like, it's one of those things that people do all the time, but you're not really supposed to do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
God fucking damn it.
I hear that, brother. I hear that. Yeah, so... Oh, maybe they're doing that. Maybe they're kicking him out for selling his art. But anyway, if you sell your art, you're not really supposed to do that. You know, taxes, blah, 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 licenses, permits. So anyway, the cops told the guy, yo, get you and your art and get the hell out of here. And the guy didn't leave. And they wrote the guy a ticket, and then they like threw out all his art. And people were mad at the cops. And I'm like, listen, you know, sometimes you gotta realize if you're getting away with something, just get away with it and get to getting, you know? Just say, okay, I'm gonna, don't be like I do this every day. Who are you to tell me? Just gotta take responsibility. Here we go. This is the Lego furniture place. They sell couches that you snap apart and you can make a love seat into a sofa. Uh-oh, tickets. This is going to be an epic. I'm on Walnut Street now. And Walnut Street, it's pretty high-end luxury. You got the Lululemon. I hear that Lululemon, they're closing a lot of places, or maybe they closed a few places because of shoplifting. People go in and shoplift. Here's in Chino. They do the custom suits. They're all right. The price, what they go for, $500? I don't know what a suit goes for at Boyd's. Might be a few $100s more. But I think you might get a better suit at Boyd's. Best customer service in the world. I don't know if it's the best. I know when I worked there, we were pretty goddamn good. There's Tiffany and Company. Not the musician, the jeweler. This is the Walnut Garden. Was a McDonald's. Tore it down, and they made it this open air bar that's covered in gnats. Oh, look at this, some more art. It's right next to the Doc Martens stores. I'm gonna get a pair of Doc Martens for winter, I think. Oh, the Vince store is still here. Man, that's a beautiful building. This is the Ullman building. Vince is, they sell like luxury clothing. I guess it's luxury clothing, right? One of the weirdest names for a clothing company, Vince. Vincent would be better. I don't know why, but that jacket's probably like $950. So cool. I just said so cool because a salesperson walked out. I didn't want them to know that I was making fun of their name. That's all. Yeah, if you're going to buy any of this luxury clothing, I would always check out Nordstrom's Rack on Chestnut Street. Rest in peace, Mr. Nordstrom, who, here, another front for the Allman Brothers building. It's called the Allman Building. See, this is another Frank furnace, I bet you. I bet you it is. This is, what street? Oh, yeah, this is 2 row homes. This is a Frank furnace. We're at, oh, god damn it. Where am I? My kingdom for an address. 17th, right? This is 17th, right? Oh, I hate Philadelphia Unedited. 17th. 132 17th Street. Is it a Frank furnace building? Let me know in the comments. How we doing? We got a little bit of battery. How long is this monstrosity? 40 minutes. We're going to end it at 45 minutes. And then I'm going to take a break. I appreciate you joining. Please subscribe. Did I say that yet? I think I did. You're not going to edit this. You're just going to upload it. That's what you're going to do today. You hear me? So every time I make one of these, I always edit them. Don't tell anybody. The unedited videos are actually edited. Here it is, Nordstrom's Rack. I would go here. If you ever don't know what time it is, you look down here on the ground. You got to look hard. If you look down on the ground, there's a clock on the ground. You knew that was a clock? I knew that was a clock. I was showing the viewers. They didn't know it was a clock. Yeah. Of course I know. Don't you know who I am? I'm the captain of Philadelphia, goddammit. Where are we going to end this? Well, this is City Hall. I'll show you my favorite back street. Yeah, if you can't bend over and see that clock in the ground, all you got to do is walk like 20 feet this way. There's another at the CQ Hotel. Over there, that's Putt Shack. It's this new putt restaurant experience. It's pretty good. Me and Mrs. Captain and Onslaught, we went there not too long ago. It was a good time. Old Navy. Ooh, a little too much. I kicked off and it started going a little too fast. All right. Pothole patrol. That's pretty horrible, right? Only 2 blocks from Center City. Uh-oh. This reminds me of the Everybody Hurts video by REM. Oh, I got to give you guys a warning that if you walk around Center City, I would be careful with the jaywalking. I know I said that as, well, it wasn't jaywalking when I said that, but I saw on the internet that somebody got a ticket for jaywalking in Center City, and I was like, good gravy. What a crazy thing to get a ticket for. Here we go. This is my favorite back street in the city, recently paved. But I would come down here. Sometimes I smoke a jazz cigarette. Nobody bothers you. It's not too pissy today. That's a pretty good day. All right, we're going to turn off this camera. Well, I appreciate you joining me on this episode of Philadelphia Unedited. How long is this? It's going to take forever for this to upload to the iPad. That's, hashtag piss, spoke too soon. Thank you for watching. Sign up for Patreon if you want a postcard for June. Today's, I think, the last day you could do that. Filling out the postcards today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. So that's a thing. And If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, and while you're at it, please subscribe. Don't forget to check out my merch. I hate the way this looks now. Or did it always look like this? I don't know. Check out my merch. My merch is fire. If you want to help me out, there's a link below in every video to my Patreon. You get bonus videos, early previews, and a postcard if you give me $5 or $10 a month. And there he is, a Jehovah's Witness, wasting his day, standing there, converting nobody. Who joins up? Who goes, you know what? Let me join up the Jehovah's Witnesses. Nobody. Oh, I guess this would be considered bonus bullshit. People doing the food trucks. Look how many food trucks there are. I'm gonna cut right down here. Oh, look at this pigeon. Not moving. DGAF. That pigeon. Trying to get to the love statue. I think that's a more beautiful way to end the video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I'll sail with you later. Toodles. Toodles. It's not ending.